Greetings, Performance Reviews, where I give you the review from the technician's point of view. And today I have the brand new Sebo Softcase. And yes, it comes in this weird plain box. Would have liked to have seen a little bit more on the box. Would give it a little bit more premium experience, but I guess this is more friendly. And for those who don't know, the Softcase is Sebo's first direct air machine, meaning all the dust moves through an impeller and then gets blown into the bag. And the reason for doing this is you can make a machine much lighter by doing this and have a smaller motor but still retain a good amount of airflow. So this is going to compete with things like Oric, things like the Taconi Superlights, and that sort of thing. So for those who are in an environment where they're going to prefer a lightweight machine and they're mostly going to use it for carpet is what this is for. Now if you're doing all hard floor and you want accessories, this is not going to be the machine for you. I guess I'll disclose my relationship with Sebo. I live in the same town as Sebo USA, so I can go over. I'm quite friendly with them. However, they have no idea that I'm doing this video and no money has exchanged hands. In fact, I had to pay for this out of pocket. So let's go ahead, unbox it, do a series of tests. And if you're new to the channel, I usually do more in an unboxing than most people do in a review. So stick around to the end. I'm gonna give you a lot of good information on this. Typically, we will do a suction test. I'm unable to do a suction test the way that this machine is designed, but we will do a pickup and a sound test as well. So let's go ahead and see what's in the box. More box, apparently. Just go ahead and fix that. All right, so now that we've established the Sebo is smiling at us, let's go ahead and see what's here. Oh, there's the Softcase portion. There's the actual machine itself with a QR code. We'll see what's on that in a second. Oh, cord. Haha, like that. Then under here, we got this and some hardware. This is everything you get in the box. You get the machine, you get the bag cover, an extra bag, a manual, a handle, a set of screws, the handle tube itself, and the electrical cord. And there's no bag inside here. The only tool that you're gonna need is a Phillips number 2. I recommend using a good quality Phillips screwdriver, as a poor quality Phillips screwdriver will not have a proper tip on it. PB Swiss is always a great brand to go with. So we're gonna go ahead and put together the Softcase. Assuming you've taken it out of the box and you have everything here, you'll have a bag of 4 screws, the handle, bag, the manual, the cord. All right, as far as assembling this, the first thing you wanna do is take your Softcase and just, after unzipping the bag, you're gonna push firmly right here on the base of the machine. You'll feel and hear some clicks. And then we're gonna put a screw in there. And that screw is gonna go right here. Make sure the screws. All right, next we're gonna take the handle and the electrical cord and just drop that in. And then the handle's gonna slide in here and through this. So it's gonna sandwich everything. So we're gonna put the handle in. Now drop the electrical cord, funky end down. Before we insert everything, we're going to go ahead and plug in the electrical cord, like so. Going to weave it in and out. This nice little path that Sebo put right there. There's one more here behind the bag dock, don't forget that. Now before we put anything down, we're going to close that door. Everything's going to nicely snap into place, like so. See how all that is? And then our holes are now lined up. I'm going to take our 2 big screws, put them in here. Make sure everything's snug. Next, we're going to take the bag. And as we're putting this bag on, it's going to rock on. So you're going to take the bottom tabs, put that in, rock the bag on, it'll lock over. You want to make sure it's completely locked in right there on the bottom. To remove the bag, all you do is pop that off like so, and then there's a nice closure tab. Again, rock the bag on so you hear the click, tuck everything in, zip up your soft case. Make sure you don't zip up the bag. To attach the handle, again, you'll need a Phillips number 2. You're going to use the short screw. You're going to insert the handle. You're going to then put your screw on. Just like so. Now the handle has a trick to it. You can pop this off. See that it hinges like so. That'll hinge open. You want to, not tightly, but with slack. What you want to do is crimp your cord in there. Again, give it slack. And that will keep your cord nice and taut and out of the way when you're vacuuming. Now you just want to wrap your cord gently and loosely and try to go with the natural curve of the electrical cord. So let it untwist it. You don't want to wrap it tightly. And that will just clip right there. Now to release your cord, rotate this 180 degrees, and now you have your cord ready to go in your hand. Having the switch on the base of the machine, not a push button, not a handle control, is a little bit weird. At first I wanted to hit it with my foot like that. The better thing to do is to take your foot and drag it. So again, take your foot, drag it down. That seems to be the best way to operate the switch. If you try to hit it, a lot of times you're not going to actuate it. So again, just drag your foot down rather than trying to push it with your foot. Hopefully that helps you out. I personally wish they would have put a switch on the handle. Your Sebo Softcase has multiple height settings, 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest, so you can set it for different piles of carpet. Your Sebo Softcase has several features, one of which is if you get something stuck in it, you can absolutely, whoops, it's spring-loaded, open this up, look in here, get in there if you need. If you want to clean the brush roller, there's a button right here, so you're going to press, rotate that up, so press, rotate. Then you're just going to pull off the end cap, give the brush roller a half twist, and it comes out. Brush roller is top rack, dishwasher safe. To reinsert, again, give it the locking twist. We're going to put this on and rotate it. Helps to lift up on the bristles, line everything up. Simple as that. The squeegee is a replaceable item, so ask your local dealer about that if you need one of those. We've switched to the studio microphone, so you're going to hear the real sound of the machine running. Keep in mind, I have to kick it to turn it on, so headphone warning there. You're also going to see a pickup test for our usual mess of fine sand, breakfast cereal, cat litter, and not so fresh dog hair today. Got all the cat litter, all the pet hair, snow plowed, 2 pieces of breakfast cereal, and you can see a little bit of embedded sand kind of towards the edges of this machine. Well, I guess that makes sense looking at the belt path of this machine right here, but still not great. Let's see if it gets it on a second run. Well, it will eventually pick it up. Getting low isn't a huge problem for the Softcase. It does have a pretty high profile, but still much lower profile than most bagless machines. So for an upright, it's pretty good. You might be wondering what took me so long to get this. Well, Sebo botched the launch of this globally. They released it in different countries, different times. This always kind of hurts search engine optimization. Okay, that's Sebo corporate. But in the US, they really botched things, and they are only available through a third-party sales distribution system for the first few months. Now they're available through SEBO Corporate USA. Good folks over there. Go check out my video on that warehouse if you haven't seen it. But now it's available through them to dealers, so you'll start to see these locally now. Well, should you buy the Sebo Softcase? Well, this is not technically a review, this is just my first impressions. But my first impressions are, I personally prefer the Dart to the Softcase. It's a more versatile platform. That being said, the Softcase has a weight advantage that cannot be denied. So if you don't need the accessories and you're concerned about weight, I wouldn't hesitate to pick the Softcase over some of the other direct air offerings that compete against it. It has a 3-year warranty from Sebo, where their other products have a 7 or a 10-year warranty. Largely, I believe that's because it has an impeller where all the dust moves through, and it's a new design. The other thing to keep in mind is the Softcase was designed as a corded and a cordless machine. Now, I don't believe we're actually going to get the cordless version in the United States, but overseas, this can be had as a cordless machine. So keep that in mind as well with this design. If you are overseas, you might check out the cordless version. As far as purchasing one of these, it's now $524. Can't find them on Amazon. They're not even on Sebo's website right now. So if you want to purchase these, you're going to have to walk into your local dealer, or at least call a local dealer to get one. If you want to support this channel, send us an email below if you want one of these. We're happy to help you out. We have a sister company, would be happy to help you out in purchasing one of these. If you want to find your local dealer, I'm going to have a link below to that. I encourage you to do so. If you can't get enough of us, check us out on Patreon. Please like, subscribe, and have yourself a fantastic day.